Well, guys, first of all, when we want to get started with ServiceNow platform, we should have an account in ServiceNow. Okay, if you don't have an account in ServiceNow, you can't get started. Okay, so that is the first step that you have to do. To create an account, you have to navigate to developer.servicenow.com. You have to go to a portal called developer.servicenow.com. So in this portal, if you have already an account, you have to click on sign in. If you have already no account, you have to click on sign up here. So once you click on sign up, it will ask you for your personal details, such as your first name, your last name, your email address, your country, the password, and you have to confirm the password. Your good name, please? Kiran. And your last name? Hmm? Email address? Okay, your country is India. I'm setting a password for you. That is actually July at the rate 2024. And you have to confirm the password. Okay. July at the rate 2024, J capital letter. And you have to accept that you are not a robot. Okay. Stairs means you have to select stairs here. This is a stairs. This one is also stairs. This one is also stairs. And you can see stairs here as well. Okay. You have to accept the policies and you have to click on sign up here. For the first time, it will ask you to verify your email address. So ServiceNow has sent a verification email to your email address. You have to verify from your end. Okay. So once you are done with the verification, you kindly let me know. I think most of you know how to get the personal developer instance, guys. Most of you know how to get the personal developer instance. Guys, remember in the last week itself, 5 members got placed. Okay. So they themselves cracked the interview. Out of them, 3 members are actually from non-IT background. Out of them, 3 members are from non-IT background. So definitely, if you do well, if you really practice well, definitely you also will get the job. Okay. So are you done with the verification? So is this email address that you provided is correct? So once you are done with the verification, you please let me know. Okay. So okay, Nadim, no worries. Here you might have already seen here the ServiceNow ID has been created for you and with this particular email address. And this application requires you to verify your email address. Please check your email for a link to verify your account. After verification, you can log into this application. So then Kiran, once you are done with the verification, again you have to navigate to developer.servicenow.com portal. So you have already an account now. You have to click on sign in here. You have to click on sign in here. So you have to use your email address to log into your ServiceNow account. Just click on next here and you have to enter the password here. We have set up the password during the sign up. The same password you have to enter here. That is July@2024 J capital letter. Click on sign in here. For the first time, it will take you to the get started page. So here you have to select yes here. Your code means you have to select yes here. If you select yes here, you have to click on next here because we will be writing small scripts. And what best describes your job responsibilities? Developer, designer, IT admin. You have to accept the policies and click on finish setup. So that means now your ServiceNow account is ready. If your ServiceNow account is ready, from your ServiceNow account, you have to request the personal developer instance. So PDI. PDI stands for personal developer instance. So this is the place where we all will be practicing every day. This is the place where we all will be practicing every day. Okay. So there are some limitations with this personal developer instance, guys. You have to practice every day or else it will go to sleep mode. If you don't practice continuously for 10 days, it will be expired. If it is expired, you can still request a new personal developer instance. But whatever you have practiced is already gone. You can never get it back. You can never get it back. So now, Kiran, your personal developer instance is ready. This is the place where you will be practicing every day. Okay, you have to take care of this one well, or else it will bother you. Okay. So this is how we will actually create a ServiceNow account and get the personal developer instance, guys. Okay. Fine. Well, guys, in ServiceNow, we'll have to discuss something in detail. Like we are customers to DMart, like we are customers to Reliance, like we are customers to more. Like all IT companies are customers to ServiceNow company. ServiceNow company is a business organization, enterprise organization. Okay. It's an organization. It runs a business. All companies will go to ServiceNow company to purchase the product. Okay. So TCS company, Wipro company, Deloitte company, Capgemini, CGI, Infosys, HCL, IBM, EY, PwC, Accenture, Exaware. Okay. There are many companies out there. Okay. If these companies want to use ServiceNow product, these companies will go to ServiceNow company. These companies will go to ServiceNow company. Okay. So if TCS want to use ServiceNow platform, means these companies will go to ServiceNow company. Okay, let us take TCS. It will go to ServiceNow company. Okay. So then TCS company has to pay some amount to ServiceNow company to purchase that product. Like we pay some amount to DMart to purchase some products. So TCS company has to pay some amount to ServiceNow company. So here there is a point that you have to remember here. We have to pay one time, but TCS has to pay every year, subscription basis. Every year. So we will take AHA subscription. We'll take Netflix subscription. We'll take Amazon subscription, Amazon Prime subscription. Every year we have to renew it. Every year we have to renew it. Similarly, companies has to renew every year. Every year companies has to pay amount to ServiceNow company. If they forget to pay amount, they will stop the services. Okay. So that means every company has to renew their subscription every year with the ServiceNow company. So similarly, Wipro company will go to ServiceNow company. And Wipro company will pay some amount to ServiceNow company. Okay. Wipro company will pay some amount to ServiceNow company. Company has to pay amount every year. So how they will pay actually? TCS company has 4 lakhs employees. So as 4 lakhs employees are there, they have to pay for 4 lakhs employees. As Wipro has 2 lakhs employees, so Wipro has to pay for 2 lakhs employees. Okay. For Deloitte, if you take Deloitte has 3 lakhs employee strength. So 3 lakhs employees has to pay, Deloitte has to pay amount to 3 lakhs employees to ServiceNow company based on the employee strength. Okay. So it will be like per month 100 rupees or something like that for every employee. They'll charge. Per month for one employee, 100 rupees. Per month for one employee, 100 rupees. That means 3 lakhs employees are there, means how much amount they have to pay. Okay. So based on the employee strength, companies has to pay amount to ServiceNow company on yearly basis. Okay. You understand, right? Okay. Here, every company is now using ServiceNow. Every IT is using now ServiceNow. Every company has to review every year is what I told you. Okay. After purchasing the ServiceNow product from ServiceNow company, every company will get 3 URLs. Every company will get 3 URLs. Okay, like this URLs. TCS. So Wipro will get the 3 URLs. Dev, Wipro test. Wipro. CGI dev, CGI test, CGI. So why do we need 3 URLs? Why do we need 3 URLs? Remember, everybody says like, I don't want 3 URLs, I want only 1 URL. It won't accept. You must take 3 URLs. Why we need 3 URLs? Okay, let me tell you. Let us take car as an example. Car will be manufactured at one place. Car will be tested at one place. Car will be sold at one place. So all your development work you will do in this URL. It will be tested here. It will be sold here. You are getting my point? Different working environments. Very good, Raj. Okay. So this one is called dev environment. dev environment, or dev instance, or dev URL. Okay, this one is called dev environment or dev instance or dev URL. See, car will be manufactured at one place. So likewise, developer will develop something in this URL. Car will be tested at one place. That is actually test environment. So here you can call it as test environment or test instance or test URL. You will develop something as a developer here, and that will be tested here. That will be tested here. And once it is tested, this is actually called prod URL, prod environment. Prod URL. That means here we have three URLs here. One is for development. Okay, one is for development. One is for testing. This is for employees. Employees will use this production URL. So when you join in a company, you will be provided these three URLs. You will be provided these three URLs for sure. Suppose you got job in Deloitte company, guys. You got job in Deloitte company. As soon as you join in a Deloitte company, you will be given these three URLs. Deloitte dev.servicenow.com, Deloitte test.servicenow.com, Deloitte.servicenow.com. Okay. Suppose you joined as a developer. You have to work in this particular URL. If you joined as a tester, you have to work in this particular URL. If you joined as a ServiceNow administrator, you have to work in this particular URL. See, in ServiceNow, we have majorly three roles. ServiceNow developer, administrator, ServiceNow tester. ServiceNow testers are not hired from outside. Remember this point. ServiceNow testers are not hired from outside. Only ServiceNow developers, ServiceNow administrators will be hired from outside. That is why we will get opportunity either as a ServiceNow developer or ServiceNow administrator. Mostly you will be getting opportunities as a ServiceNow developer. Okay. So in this particular URL, developers work. ServiceNow developers work. So in this particular URL, testers will work here. In this particular URL, admins will work here. Okay. If you joined as a ServiceNow administrator, you have to work in this particular URL. That is actually production URL, production instance, or production environment. If you joined as a tester, you have to work in this particular URL. That is actually test environment or test instance or test URL. You name it, whatever. Okay. You understand why organization need three ServiceNow URLs? One is for developers, one is for testers, one is for administrators. Let me answer you. Developers means they will complete the client requirements. Client will give one requirement, developer will complete that. Okay. Testers will actually test whatever developer has developed. Testers will develop whatever developer has developed. Administrators, what administrators does is that, so whatever developer has developed, that will be tested. After the testing it, we will be moving it to production. In the production, every employee use this URL. When every employee use this URL, they get some issues when they're working. When they get any issues, when they are working, they get issues. So then they will contact admins here. So let us take TCS organization. TCS has purchased the ServiceNow product. TCS has hired developers, and developers will develop it. After they develop it, we'll move it to testing. Testers will test it here. After tested it, it will be moved to the production. In the production, there are 3 lakhs employees who will be using this production URL. There are 3 lakhs employees who will be using this production URL. When they are using this production URL, they get some issues. When they get any issues, ServiceNow administrators are the point of contact. You are getting my point. Suppose bike is manufactured, bike is tested, bike is sold out from the showroom. When they get any issue in the bike, we have to go to the service center, right? In the service center, we will have admins. Okay. Hope you understand what are the roles that we have in ServiceNow. Okay. So this is clear for everyone, right? I will show you in my organization, we have 3 URLs. One is actually wmdev.servicenow.com. This is my company development URL. Yes, Raj, we have automated process. So this is my company dev ServiceNow URL. Okay. So my company ServiceNow URL is this one, wm.servicenow.com. Okay. This is actually wm.servicenow.com. wm.servicenow.com. This is my company prod ServiceNow URL. So likewise, every organization will have these 3 URLs. Okay. So I should not log into it, guys. Okay. If I log into it, there's a compliance issue. So in these 3 URLs, I as a ServiceNow developer in this work, I work on this particular development URL as I'm a ServiceNow developer. If I'm an administrator, I will work on this particular URL. If I'm a tester, I will work on this particular test URL. Okay. So likewise, if you get a job in a company as a ServiceNow administrator, so you will have to work on this particular production URL. If you have got job as a ServiceNow developer, you have to work on this particular URL. If you have got chance to work as a ServiceNow tester, you have to work on this particular URL. Hope this is clear for everyone. Okay. Okay. So if you go to DMart shop, DMart store, you get lot of things there. You get lot of products are there. Similarly, when TCS company go to ServiceNow company, how many products does ServiceNow have? See, if you go to DMart, how many items you get there? You get a lot of items there. You get clothes, you get house related holes, you get goods there. You get everything there. So similarly, if a company, if a IT company go to ServiceNow company, what are the products that ServiceNow company has? I'll show you. So ITSM is actually one product. ITSM is actually one product. ITBM is actually another product. CSM, BCM, Business Continuity Management, IT Operations Management. Likewise, we have around 40 products are there. We'll see them here in the official page. ServiceNow products by category. Okay. All production solutions. ITSM is actually one product. OM, HR service delivery, workspace service delivery, customer service management, field service management, app engine, automation engine. So these are actually products that they have. We'll allow you to ask the questions. Strategic portfolio management is actually one product. IT asset management, enterprise asset management, ServiceNow Vault, security operations, governance risk and compliance, third-party risk management, telecommunications management, operations technology management, ServiceNow cloud observability, telecommunications network inventory, uh, clinical device management, employee growth and development management, health and safety, legal service delivery, sourcing and procurement operations. So similarly, we have around 40 products are there. Okay. So ServiceNow company, TCS company will go, I want to use ServiceNow platform. I want this particular product. Mostly all companies use ITSM product. Okay. Mostly all companies use ITSM product. Some companies use ITOM product. So uh, uh, maximum every company use ITSM product. Few companies use 4 to 5 products. Okay, for every product they have to pay amount. For every product they have to pay amount. Okay. So which type of companies use ServiceNow platform? Not only IT guys. There are hospitals also use ServiceNow platform. Okay. Networking related like Vodafone, Vodafone, Geo, hospitality. These people also use ServiceNow. Okay. So I've seen one of my friend is working for McDonald's. One of my friend is working for KFC. They also using ServiceNow. Okay. So which type of organizations use ServiceNow platform? That you can see in the industries. View all industries here. Education. Universities use ServiceNow platform. Universities use ServiceNow platform. So we'll open this one. We'll see. We'll find any universities who are using ServiceNow. So American University, University of Maryland. These universities are using ServiceNow. So universities use ServiceNow platform. Energy and utilities, like mining people, mining sector, like power sector. They also can use ServiceNow platform. Financial services. So financial services in the sense banking, like HDFC, IDFC First Bank. So one of my student is actually working for IDFC First Bank service now. I worked for Dash Bank. I worked for Society Generale. Society Generale is actually a French bank. Dash Bank is actually a German bank. HDFC is also using ServiceNow. Karur Vaishya is also using ServiceNow. Yeah, governments. US government is also using ServiceNow. WM is actually waste management company is actually managed by US government. Waste management company is managed by US government. They are using ServiceNow. Yeah, they are using ITSM, ITAM, asset management. They are using ITOM. They are using HRSD. Okay. So in our ServiceNow WM, we are using ITSM, ITAM, ITOM, HRSD. These 4 products we are using. Okay. And here comes healthcare, hospitals. Logistics in the sense we have Unilever. Unilever is actually quite famous for logistics. Manufacturing. So manufacturing sector can use non-profit organizations, NGO organizations. Retail sector, service providers. So service provider means TCS, Wipro, Cognizant. These are actually service providers. And you have telecommunications, media, and technology. So like channels in the sense you have media channels, India Today, NDTV. We have big media channels, so they can use ServiceNow. Okay, and we have telecommunications means this one also will come, Geo, Airtel, Vodafone. And one of my students is actually working for Vodafone. He is called his name is actually Hanibireddy. I have to explain about him, guys. He is completely from non-IT background. He was working as a supervisor in a cement company. Okay. His father and his mother both are sick. And he need at least 70,000 per month to save their family. To survive himself, to save their family, he needs 70K per month. So what he has done, he has come to me. Sir, this is my situation. I'm not able to survive my family. Then I asked him to join the sessions. He did join the session and he has gone through the sessions 3 times. He was able to give the interview on his own. First, he has got the job in Accenture. Later, he jumped to Vodafone. Okay, he is one of my favorite students. He is really doing good now. He is making almost 1,50,000 per month. And sorry to say this, and by the time he becomes successful, his father is no more. And now he is taking care of his mother well. Okay. So focus on your skills, guys. You will become successful. What I'm trying to tell you is you just focus on learning. If you just listen to the training, that won't make any sense. You have to practice. You have to practice 3 times. You have to revise the sessions 3 times. Then you will definitely get the job. Okay. Guys, I can proudly tell you, I have students across the world. I have got student placed across the world. Some people they got opportunity in Canada. Some people they got opportunity in Europe. Some people they got opportunity in US. Some people they got opportunity in Australia. And most of my students got placed in India. In 2024 itself, almost 150 to 170 people got placed by themselves. They cracked the interview on their own. Okay. So one girl she has messaged me. Sir, I was actually learning IT operations management. I'm not able to get the interview questions that you have given me, like for your training. I'm not able to get the interview questions. She did learn on his own, but she is not able to get the interview questions. She contacted me. I'll help you out. Something like that. I told her. She was my previous student. So lots of Students got placed, guys. If you really do well, you will also get placed. Believe in yourself. In the last week itself, 5 members got placed. Purna, Srikanth, Lakshmi, and there are 2 more people. Okay. So you will also get placed. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now let us get back to the topic. So you know the ServiceNow product and which are all the industries use ServiceNow platform. Now we will understand the competitors in ServiceNow. The competitors in ServiceNow are BMC Remedy, BMC Remedy, Sapphire, Ivanti, Sapphire, Ivanti, HP Service Manager, HP Service Manager, IBM Netpool. These are actually these are actually companies. These are the companies which does what ServiceNow does. Okay. What ServiceNow does, these companies also does the same thing. But why ServiceNow has become popular? So there are so many shops, but why do we go for DMart? In the DMart, you get everything, but for a better price. So similarly, in ServiceNow also, you get everything for a better price. That is the reason ServiceNow has become successful. Every customer, why a customer choose a particular shop? You get quality there at a better price. You'll go to that shop or not? You get a better price, you get a quality product, every product at better price. So you will always go to the same shop. You are attracting it. So likewise, ServiceNow has become successful. Okay. And earlier when I started, BMC Remedy was popular. Slowly, ServiceNow took over it. BMC products are actually quite popular. Remedy is actually a BMC product. And the fun part here is, there is a guy called Fred Leddy, who is founder of ServiceNow. He is actually an employee of Remedy company. There is a guy called Fred Leddy. He is actually a founder of ServiceNow. He was an employee of Remedy Corporation. He came out of that organization. He started a new company called GlideSoft. Later, it is renamed as ServiceNow. And now, there is no competitor for ServiceNow. Guys, remember this point. When every employee is using ServiceNow, that means there are opportunities on ServiceNow product. If you take any organization, every employee must be using ServiceNow in their organizations. That is why we have so many openings on ServiceNow. Okay, fine. So the websites that you have to remember in ServiceNow platform. The websites that you have to remember in ServiceNow platform. So in ServiceNow, we have primarily docs.servicenow.com. This is ServiceNow official documentation. If you want to read more about more about ServiceNow platform, you can just go to docs.servicenow.com. This is official product documentation. Okay. So by reading this, you can authenticate it. Okay. This is ServiceNow official documentation. So if you complete the training and go through if you complete the training and go through this product documentation, it will be useful, or else it will be in the high level language. Then there will be another portal called nowlearning.servicenow.com. And nowlearning.servicenow.com, is actually for new learnings. If something new has come in ServiceNow, if something new is introduced in ServiceNow, if you want to learn about it, you can just go to Now Learning. You can just go to Now Learning. You can start learning. Okay. So Now Learning is the best place for new learnings in ServiceNow. Okay. And we have an important site in the ServiceNow, that is actually community.servicenow.com, which is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. So when you are working on ServiceNow, and you have got a requirement. In that requirement, you have got some challenge. You have asked your colleague, he was not able to help you. You asked your team lead, he was not able to help you. Directly you come to community. So you can just click on Ask Community. You can click on Ask Community. So whatever the question that you have, you can write it down here. You can write it down here, so that will be visible to everyone. So how it will be visible and all, I'll show you. How it will be visible and all, I'll show you now. So if you go to the community portal, you just scroll down. You can say content type unsolved. Okay. So issue with the time zone conversion with the EST time zone. Send survey to group members. So these are the unanswered questions. Where you open this question, you can write a question. You can write an answer if you know it. Okay. So if you want to read answered questions, you can just filter it solved questions. Yes, real time only. Yeah, that is like a support. So can we send a scheduled report to an external server? So somebody has raised a question. Hi community, is there a way we can create a scheduled report and send that report to external server, so that whenever the scheduler runs, the report is sent to the server automatically without manual intervention? If yes, please help me. He has this question. Somebody has answered. That is why you see green tick mark. Okay. So how to access a single catalog to SNC_external user? Requested for an event queue. So you can see, hi all. I am looking to become a certified with the SAMPRO, and I am wondering what needs to be done in order to that. So I have many links within ServiceNow website. I am not finding anything that clearly identifies as a SAMPRO certification. Okay. So any question you have, it can be technical question or non-technical question. Any question you have, you can ask a community. You can ask a community, and somebody will be responding you. So there are some leaders here. Okay, these are the guys who are active to answer the questions. Okay, these people are actually active people. Top solution others. So these people are active to provide the solutions. Okay. Getting my point. So likewise, we will be working on ServiceNow, guys. Okay. So guys, tomorrow also we'll have a session. What do you say, guys? Shall we take the session tomorrow? I'm unmuting everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. We'll have a session tomorrow. Okay. Because if I take the session tomorrow, if I am busy one day, let us say if I feel sick or if I am busy in some days, I won't be able to take the session, right? So I can actually accommodate it on Saturdays. Okay. So any questions from anyone, guys?
Hi, sir. Nilima this side.
Hi, Nilima.
Yeah, actually, when you were saying, you said there will be automated process for everything, for almost all the things in ServiceNow.
Yes.
Then, like, for example, if TCS has got some products from ServiceNow, then like what will be the developer, ServiceNow developer at TCS will do?
Yes, good question. So that is what we are going to discuss in coming sessions. However, I am going to show you. So after getting the ServiceNow product from ServiceNow company, so TCS management will ask you to change the logo as TCS logo.
Okay, so there would be like little modifications or like some customization parts.
Some customizations, some configurations. Okay, let me just quickly give you one update. So let us open one form. Okay. Let me just go to user administration. Our topic is actually, next topic is user administration. Let me just open users here. Okay. So here, when I open the user form, I am able to see only these fields. My client wanted me to create a new field. My client wanted me to create a new field on this form.
Okay.
These fields are automatically coming along with the service now. But my client want a new field on the form.
Okay, so some default things would be there. We just need to configure,
Yes.
customize as
As
per needs.
clients, yes.
Okay.
Okay, my client has asked me personal email field. So I am creating a field called personal email. So just below the email field, I have created a new field called personal email field. Okay, so we can differentiate it, which field is coming from ServiceNow by default and which field we created. So if it is starting with U underscore, that field is created by us.
Okay.
Okay. Getting my point?
Yeah.
So let us say, you see, I slowly explain, guys, one by one. Everything I'll explain in detail. Don't worry about it. Guys, I am assuring you, everyone will get placed. If you regularly joins the session, if you regularly practice, because opportunities are huge. So if opportunities are huge, they won't hire an unfit guy. If opportunities are huge, they look for a guy who can do well. If you really practice well, you'll definitely get the job. Yeah, they are doing one project from the scratch.
So then like we will get the real time experience also, because even in interviews, actually I have attended so many interviews for my ongoing technology. So even that, in that also, they ask so many questions. You cannot answer them without having a proper experience. So no,
See,
we'll
Nilima,
be gaining those things.
Nilima,
Yeah.
here, whatever the challenges that I face in my organization when I'm working, all those challenges, real-time examples, real-time scenarios, I will take I will take a topic to the deep.
Okay.
I'll explain everything in detail. You might have understand how am I explaining and all.
Yeah, yeah. So will you be
Okay.
get extended like
Nobody explain all these things. You will have 3 instances. Organizations will go to ServiceNow company will get instances, something like this.
yeah,
So
true.
they'll directly get into the topic because everybody has to understand, right? That is why I'm explaining like this. I'll explain every topic like this only. Okay. I am guaranteeing you, Nilima. You can question me in the end. Uday, you told you will give real time scenarios. And where are real time scenarios? I'm promising you, I'm assuring you, I'm guaranteeing you, by end of this training, you will become a professional ServiceNow developer with a 6 years as if you have 6 years experience in ServiceNow cloud. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Any questions from anyone, guys?